Good morning, everyone. I'm Nikki Stanzione.
And I'm Kristen Van Dyke.
This is New Mexico style, and Kristen was indicating that I have a scrambled brain.
Yeah, I was, but it was just a joke.
I really don't. But I'll tell you what, I do have a little bit of frizz in my hair today, and that is because it finally feels like it's supposed to feel. There's moisture in the air. It's that smell of rain. It's amazing that the big story is it rained. You know, it should be a normal story.
On Facebook, all the comments on the rain last night, it was just awesome. A lot of people happy, and a lot of people on the west side going, where is the rain? I can see it, but it's not here. So we did get some beneficial rain. A lot of places picking up even close to an inch in the Northeast Heights, but the Sunport, not much there.
What was it, like tenth of an inch?
11/100ths of an inch.
Yeah,
just a little more than a tenth of an inch.
How come they always get so much less at Sunport, but down the street it feels like an inch?
The west side is just drier, and it's just been very spotty, but hopefully today we can get some thunderstorms going there. We still have a lot of juice to work with.
When the thunder rolls, it's actually a really good thing. So I'm happy. It's very rare that I'm happy when it rains, but I'm really happy that it rained, and I'm really happy that last night I was home because tennis was canceled because of the rain to watch So You Think You Can Dance. Dance.
It was great.
It was so good. And last night we actually watched the top 10 face off against each other for the first time as individual dancers, and they all got to dance, as I had mentioned, with an all-star partner by their side. It was so cool. It made it that much more difficult to pick a favorite couple.
I mean, I did my best. I really went out there. It was clean, it was sharp, and I felt good about it. So that's the best thing about it. If you feel good about it, then you're okay.
We definitely had a great week, and I did as best I could this week. So, you know, I don't really want to think about it as like, this person's on top, this person's on bottom, because it doesn't make any sense, because they're not the people who tell you America is. So
I'm just going to do what I do each and every week, and hopefully I'm still here next week, and I'm on the bottom tomorrow. If I am, I'm going to do my best, of course. So thank you.
Yes, I was so happy. Oh my gosh, so many good remarks, and I just kept getting like knocked out of my seat. First Mary stood up, and then Nigel gave me good compliments. I honestly, it was the best night. I was having a blast.
Kayla did the Argentine tango with Pasha, who is so hot, and that was such a good dance.
My two favorites were Sasha and Twitch, that hip hop.
I watched it back 3 times.
Oh, I did too. I couldn't wait to get over it. It was so good.
Wasn't that amazing?
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. And then the other one, Ricky and Allison. Did you see theirs?
That was
so steamy, and it was crazy.
Kind of dark, and
it kind of reminded me at one point. I still thought it was beautiful, of kind of like a child with a tantrum, you know. And then you know how you're holding on to the kid, you're trying, and then she just like her arms flop, and then she kind of sinks down. She goes limp, like your kids when you're trying to drag your kid in their tantrum, they go limp, and you can't do anything with them. I just saw that moment, and I thought the dances were really cool.
And that's why the choreography is so brilliant. And you know, I just want to mention, of course, that it's on our station, the show, So You Think You Can Dance, nominated, I think, for 8 Emmy Awards. And really, I mean, congratulations, So You Think You Can Dance, everybody from host Kat Deely to a lot of the choreographers. So
and
well
Neil
deserved.
Patrick Harris, too.
And Neil Patrick Harris from Albuquerque was on last night, too. And unfortunately, the judges can't save the dancers from elimination. Their fate is actually in America's hands. So catch tonight's elimination on 2 Class of Fox right here at 7 o'clock. I will not be missing that. And okay, back to one of our favorite topics, Jennifer Lopez. Now, she actually has an unlikely ally in her corner, and guess who it is? It's her ex, Ben Affleck, otherwise known as Bennifer back in the day.
Right. And although they famously called off their engagement and 18-month romance back in January 2004, the actor was happy to lend an ear as J-Lo's 7-year marriage to Mark Anthony was falling apart. According to Us Magazine, J-Lo's mother reached out to Ben via email and asked for help.
I would never expect that. I mean, he did have a few good words of advice, although we may never know what they were, but I think it's really funny.
I would kill my mom. I would kill my mom if she went back to an ex as I'm going through another situation that's about to be an ex.
Well, and let's add something to that. Ben is happily married to actress Jennifer Garner. So basically, you're going back to your daughter's ex, who's very happily married now, and saying it fell apart for her. I just think that's a little
it's weird. I think it's weird. And if I were Jennifer Garner, I wouldn't be too happy about it.
Jennifer Garner is probably not liking that too much. She's probably like, keep J-Lo to J-Lo's self.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Strange.
And another piece of big celebrity gossip news is Dr. McSteamy is the latest celeb to enter rehab. Grey's Anatomy's Eric Dane checked himself into a Los Angeles clinic to treat a painkiller addiction. Kind of surprising. His rep says that Dane needs help getting off pain meds that he was prescribed for a recent sports injury, but he is supposed to be back to work at Grey's Anatomy by next week. So shouldn't, doesn't look like it's expected to be a long recovery for him. Hopefully
not. I think it's really good that he realized what he was going through. A lot of people get addicted to those painkillers when they start taking them, and so good for him for going to get help before it gets out of control.
His wife is also beautiful, Rebecca Gayheart. I used to call her the Noxzema girl, and she was the one who married Dylan. Remember, she married Dylan on the old 90210, and then she got killed mistakenly by her dad, who was a bad guy. You have to watch early mornings on SoapNet on Saturdays. Breakfast in bed. I watch the old ones. I'm old school.
Well, we want to send a shout out to the All-Star Little League Team 1 District.
Yay! We actually got an email yesterday inviting Kristen and I to celebrate with them last night at a little Italian dinner.
They're heading to state.
Tonight, I'm sorry, tonight. Yeah, but unfortunately I won't be able to make it, but I have to say we are so impressed with them. We are so happy that they reached out to us and that they watch our show, and we wish them tons of luck when they head to state.
Absolutely.
I think they'll win. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm wishing them the best of luck. I think they'll do great. Yeah, they are good looking. And an unexpected visitor dropped by the governor's mansion in Santa Fe this week. Take a look at this little guy.
Surveillance video captured a bear roaming the grounds, presumably looking for food. Now you can see that little bear. The governor's mansion is located in the foothills of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, where drought and wildfire conditions have displaced many animals. So I mean, I guess he was displaced.
And Governor Susana Martinez is asking residents to secure their trash cans, and that she will do the same thing. So they're always hunting for food.
Yeah. Can you imagine looking out your door though and seeing a bear?
No.
That freaked me out a little bit.
I wouldn't want to see that.
Just a little bit. But it also freaked a lot of people out to look out their door and see some rain. Will it continue?
Yes. We will see another chance for some more showers today. Here's a look at the forecast.